Hello, viewers. A very good evening and welcome back to Powertalk by India Brainy Beauty Season 2. I'm your host Khanjana, and today I have a very gorgeous guest with me, and her name is Miss Leena Gazmer. A very warm welcome, ma'am, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Khanjana, and it's so good to see you once again after last year's India Brainy Beauty. And you look beautiful.
Thank you so much. You look gorgeous as always. Leena Gazmer, she's a certified image consultant, a personal stylist, a confidence coach, and she's also into corporate training and grooming and worked with many child artists and teenage models. So, apart from all of this, she was also a mentor for season one India Brainy Beauty, and today she is back with us to share her insight and benefit us with the question and answer session that we are going to have with her. So, yes, yet again, a very warm welcome to you.
Thank you, Khanjana. And since you're in season two, all the best to the founders, Rabia, Patel, Archana, Jain, and to the entire team who's working so hard behind the scenes to make this happen. And it's a great pleasure for me also to be a part of the Power Talks and India Brainy Beauty once again. Thank you.
Most welcome, ma'am. To begin with, our episode 10 on image enhancement, my very first question to you is since all of image enhancement would you give to our future contestants which will help them make a lasting first impression?
Uh, I'm sorry, I think it got cut in between a few words.
Okay, I'll repeat the question for you. I was like, we are almost on the onset of season two. The season two is about to come this month, and I'm sure there are contestants which have a lot of dilemmas. So, what tips on image enhancement would you give to our future contestants that will help them make a lasting first impression?
Okay, so we all have heard that you never really get a second chance to make a good first impression. So you have to make the most of it, especially the first 7 seconds. People are going to judge you. You'll be judged based on your appearance, which means your grooming and dressing, and your body language, even before you start talking. However, the good news is that you have the ability to control the kind of impression you want to create on others. It is in your hands. So that's the good news, and you can use image management strategies to do that. So number one is, like I said, dress to impress. Dress appropriately for the event or for the occasion, and dress in an attractive way. By attractive, I mean when you dress according to your personal style, the style that you can carry with comfort and
Right.
ease. For example, if I'm going to wear something that I'm not really comfortable in, I'm going to feel uncomfortable over there, and it's going to show. The other thing is, if you really want to try something which you've never worn before, you need to practice wearing it at home and trying it out and enacting the whole thing, the whole introduction part, so that will give you confidence. The second thing is, rather, this is very important. Our grooming is very, very important. Even if you dress very well, but if you're not well groomed, it's like, like a minus point. So make sure that you look good, you smell good, take care of your personal hygiene, take care of control body odor, if any, and you're good to go. So grooming is a must. Without good grooming, all your dressing doesn't make sense. So take care of your grooming, take care of your dressing. Then it's your body language. So when you walk into your uh, probably the audition hall for the first time, make sure that you carry that positive vibe with you. People are going to judge you based on the way you walk and move, and the way you make your eye contact, and the way you move your hands. In fact, it's good to use our hands to express ourselves, right? So before, like I said, before you start talking, you'll be judged on your appearance, and your body language.
Right.
So be mindful of these two things. Then you are good to go. It will make you feel confident when people will come and compliment you and say, "Oh, you look nice. Oh, I love the way you walk."
Very true.
So you will start feeling confident, and that's
Yes.
your image is upgraded.
Right, right, right. I'm sure these tips are going to be very helpful for our future contestants. Moving to our next question. Now, when you talk about pageants or when you even talk about any other place, be it interviews, be it corporate house, be it jobs, trainings, everywhere introduction becomes a very essential thing. So, introducing oneself is something which every person needs to know. So, can you give us some tips of how to prepare a good and impactful introduction speech?
See, if you want to do anything in life really well, there are two major things which you must remember. One is organization, and the second is repetition. What you do repeatedly, you do well. So the first thing is organization. So get organized. Organize your speech. Break it down into 4 to 5 sentences according to the time that you've been given, right? So I'm sure you must be knowing better. You may be getting maximum 60 seconds, 1 minute or less. So you need to time your
Right,
speech accordingly. You always start with a greeting. You can say hello or good morning, good evening, according to the time of the day, followed by your name. Then comes your location. Where are you from? And your profession. So you could say, "Good evening, my name is Leena Gazmer. I am an image consultant and I live in Mumbai." Something like that. After
right,
this, it would be nice for the contestants to highlight any achievement of theirs which has some relevance to a beauty industry. For example, if they have been into modeling, if they've done a fashion show before or been in a beauty pageant before, mention that in the introduction. Or if they've been
right.
part of the glamour world, if they've been part of sports, if they have achieved something in sports and fitness or in the wellness industry, do highlight that because it's going to be again another plus point. The third thing that you should highlight is if you've done, if you've volunteered for any non-profit or a non-political organization like the Rotary Club, the the Lions Club, or any NGO. So that is also a good thing. It shows that you are a person who takes initiative. So mention that.
Right.
After that, do mention something interesting about you. You know, for example, I was part of this marathon with Milan Soman, and how exciting is that? Because I'm his big fan. So you can mention something
Oh,
interesting about you in the next line, and probably the last line would be your life motto, which means for me, it's like, what do you believe in? Your personal values or personal belief. Mine is be an image of excellence, right? So all of us have some, personal mottos, some personal belief, or you could also mention your big dream. For example, I want to start my own fashion brand. That these are examples. So and then end with a thank you. So within this time frame, you have revealed facets, not only given information about you, but you have revealed some facets of your personality, that you are talented, you have skills, that you are interesting. Yeah,
right.
that's. And then this is
I
a tip. Do record yourself, okay, at home before the pageant or before the introduction, and see how you've done, and you can improve on that before you go on to your the actual introduction.
This is like truly amazing, and I'm sure that any person who's just watching this answer for like just 2 minutes, you've given the entire thing of how a perfect introduction speech has to be. So yeah, this is going to be a great asset for most of the people participating for our next season. Coming to one more element, when you talk about communication, there are different elements of voice. So, can you just give a little hint of what kind of elements of voice do the contestants need to be careful when they are communicating?
Okay, let's begin with this fact that your voice is unique. I mean, Our voice is our unique identity, just like our fingerprints. No two fingerprints are alike, so the same goes for your voice. So we have to be proud of the fact. The other thing is to suit the mood, the occasion, the people around you. We can always modulate our voice to improve the quality of our own voice and to be able to connect with people. So that is the idea, to be able to connect, because we use our voice to connect with people. So make sure that you talk in a very pleasant manner. Avoid dull, monotonous sounding, do not sound monotonous. If you catch yourself
Right.
becoming monotonous, there is one tip for you: just smile. When you smile, you will see that pleasantness coming into your speech, into your voice. That is a tip that I have got from my voice mentor. So the other thing is, be careful, be mindful of the speed at which you talk. It is always better to speak in a calm, relaxed manner rather than talk too fast, because you will end up eating up the words and nobody will understand what you've said. So speak slowly, relaxed and calm voice. Besides that,
Right.
you could avoid a fake accent. Be natural, speak in your natural voice. But if you do some voice warm-ups before making the speech, like taking a deep breath and then talk. When you take a deep breath and you talk, your words come out with the breath, so there is life in that. It will be more energetic. And the other thing to keep in
Right.
mind is, for example, if I want to say, uh, I'll take your name, I'm Khanjana, Miss India Brainy Beauty 2019. So instead of saying it like that, I could say, I am Khanjana. I pause. Miss India Brainy
Right.
Beauty 2019. So you pause there to, there is an impact that I am Khanjana. This is my name. And who am I? Miss India Brainy Beauty. So uh, pause at the right place in a sentence to create an impact.
Right.
So there are a few tips which are very easy to remember.
Superb. The very next thing, once a contestant is sorted with all their communication things, the next very thing that comes in mind is having a perfect body language. Because apart from speaking well, they also have to be physically attractive. So, can you just give some do's and don'ts about what things they have to be careful with in, showing a proper body language when they are on for auditions or their finales?
Okay, so your body language, remember I said people do judge you by your body language. So the things that they really observe are, firstly, when you walk into your room, how do you walk into the room? So your walk has to be energetic, right? Take long strides and put all your passion and energy into the walk. Do not walk very slowly, because that's a sign of lethargy, that you're tired, you lack energy. At the same time, do not walk too fast. It
Right.
shows either nervousness or that you're in a hurry. I want to finish this fast. So don't give that impression also. So
Right.
walk confidently with long strides and energetically. That is one thing that people observe. The second thing, of course, the way you stand, the way you carry yourself. So stand tall and do not keep your body closed like this all the time. It's okay to do it for a while, but not the whole time when you're standing, because this is a closed posture. Like, you are a closed personality. Keep your hands open. So your hand gestures are also used to express something, express an emotion. For example, if I say, this is how I felt. So you can use your hand
Right.
gestures to express an emotion. You can use your hand gestures to explain something like, uh, I did this and this and that. So use your hand gestures. There are certain hand gestures that we should not use, that is pointing our fingers at anybody or to the audience or to the judges or any person. Then crossing your arms like this, it's not right.
Okay.
It shows a closed person. It also shows that you are kind of stubborn. So avoid that.
Right.
Um, your facial features, your facial expressions are very important. So do smile a lot. However, your smile has to be genuine, not forced. Um, make eye contact, good eye contact with the person that you're talking to. If you're talking to the judges, if you're introducing yourself on stage, look at the audience, look at people around you and talk. However, avoid gazing directly into someone's eyes because that is very intimidating for the other person. And do not frown, do not keep touching your face with your hands, do not fidget with your hands. Avoid doing these little things because this is distracting, not only for you but also for the people who are watching you.
Right.
So when I say move your hands, only to express something and to show that you're an open person. However, otherwise you can keep your
Right.
hands the sides, and not closed like this or like this all the time, because that is again a sign of a closed personality.
Wow, these minute tips are really going to be very helpful. And in fact, I feel like I'm having a recap of the previous session that we had with you of season one. I'm actually going through all those memories. So thank you for brushing up once again with these things.
My
Anyways, moving to my next question. Yes, thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah, so the very next thing that I would ask is what image management tips you would share with our future contestants to enhance their appearance?
well, in image we have certain strategies. Okay, the basic strategy of image management is that when you look at clothing, when you look at your clothes, don't see them as lifeless things. Look at your clothes as a resource, as a tool that you can use to enhance your appearance and to create a favorable
Right,
impression on the people. So that is the first thing to keep in mind, that I can use clothing, I can use accessories, and also your makeup. You can use these three
right,
things to create a beautiful, pleasing appearance and thereby impressing people. Because it is a basic human need that we want to impress people because we want to achieve our goals. So the idea of
right,
using clothing accessories is to achieve the goal of impressing the judges, or to impress, especially for an interview, you want to impress
right,
the people in the panel. So use clothing. Then selection of clothing is important because you need to know which colors go with your personal coloring. For that, you'll have to develop an eye for color. Otherwise, the quickest tip of knowing which color suits me or suits anybody is you take the piece of clothing and take it up to your face, right? So if that
right,
color makes your face brighter and makes your eyes sparkle, that color is your color. That
right,
color suits best. For example, I will say that my personal color, gold, goes with my color. So I have this gold thing over here, right? And black also, because I have a neutral tone. So for me, most of the colors go with my skin tone. So, however, for others, this is the easiest basic way. Take that clothing and take it up to your face and look into the mirror or ask someone, does it make me look duller or brighter? Then, if it
right.
makes you look brighter, choose that outfit or choose that color. So, that is one strategy of using color. It's a big theory, but this is the quickest way. So, because
Yeah, this
remember,
is a simple layman thing that anyone can understand actually.
this is the way that you can enhance your appearance by using colors that complement your personal colors. You must have all heard dress as per your shape. However, it in fashion terminology, there is an ideal shape, body shape, which means the width of our shoulders and the hip is in line, and your waist is thinner. So that is supposed to be an ideal body shape according to fashion standards and also image standards. However, not all of us are born with that perfect, that ideal shape. So when we say dress as per your shape, it means there are about 6 different body shapes, female body shapes, and also male body shapes. Now, what we mean is that when you select your clothing, you wear that kind of garments which will flatter your shape wherever there's a variation. For example, if my measurements on the shoulder, on the waist, and the hips, the waist, I mean, if it is supposedly one line like a tube, instead of having a shape curve like this, if I am like a tube, then I will have to wear something that will give me that shape. So I will wear a belt to, give that
Right.
illusion
Give that
that I
slender look around the way.
illusion.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, this is another strategy. For example, if you are more on the curvier side, you can choose garments which are, which gives you that sharpness. So as much as we have body shapes, we also garments also have a shape. So just visualize a shirt with a collar. What do you visualize? Sharpness, the angles, collar, and visualize a tube top, which is, curves. It is curvaceous. Visualize something with ruffles. There are a lot of curves. And visualize a straight top, straight fitting dress or a top. So if you want to add more curves to your body, wear garments which will make you look curvy. If you want to add sharpness, crispness, wear those garments which will give you that look. So
Right.
it is all up to you. Like I said, it is in your control. What is the image that you want to give? Do you want to come across as somebody who is very formal, very traditional, very conventional? Then you could play safe and wear, the shirts with a collar, jackets, straight skirts. If you want
Right.
to give an impression that you are sensuous or you are dramatic, so you will play with the style. So keep in mind
Right.
that to uh, achieve that sensuous, curvy look, go for garments which have that shape. If you want to achieve a formal look, go for garments which have straight lines, A-line skirts, wide leg pants, straight pants. These are all, even your gowns can be straight or can be more flouncy. So you choose what you want to wear, keeping in mind that it is
Right.
looking good on you. The color is suiting you. The design is making you look more attractive. So these are few things that, few strategies that we can use to enhance our appearance and look more attractive, thereby creating a good impression on the people around us.
This is truly fabulous. Like, let me just tell you in just couple of questions, not just a pageant life, you've actually given a perfect way of how to dress up, what colors to pick up, what shapes to pick up, and the way you need to present yourself, introduction, like everything is so very clear in just a short discussion. So this was truly amazing. Now I have something else for you in the box, and let's just jump into that rapid fire round with you. So yeah, obviously because it's a rapid fire round, I want you to answer me really very quickly and probably very honestly too. So yeah, my
Okay,
first one for you is your favorite daytime uniform.
uniform. Sorry, Khanjana, my daytime
Yeah,
uniform.
yeah, your favorite day look.
Day look. I love wearing more on the formal side because I do training and I do want to give that because I'm a trainer, of course. That is one reason. And I also like this classic styling because when you wear these straight fits, collared shirts, it's also a classic. It's a classic look. It's very traditional look, and it's kind of survived from ages, from it has kind of overcome all fashion trends. So a classic look is forever. So that is one reason I want to look classic. So I do like wearing more or less semi formal clothing in the day.
Lovely. The next one. What is a big styling no-no according to you?
What is a big styling no-no? Um,
Yes.
wearing a garment, wearing an outfit that is not me. For example, like I said, I am more on the quieter side, my personality. I'm not very, experimental with colors also. So I prefer to wear traditional colors. So I wouldn't wear something very, very shimmery. You'll never catch me in a micro mini kind of an outfit. So for me, that is a no-no. That is my personal outlook. It may look nice on somebody else, but I would not be seen in that. I wear dresses, but to a comfortable length.
Okay, now talking about some style icons, can you just tell who, according to you, is the most underrated style icon in the fashion industry or even Bollywood?
Okay. Bollywood, actually, most of them have their own stylists, so they are doing very well. However, I like Kangana Ranaut. I feel she's one personality who kind of fit into, the classic look with very conservative saris and styling, very simple styling. And she can also look good with the bohemian look, outrageous look. She can carry all kinds of look. However, she is not often, spoken about in the fashion circle, I guess. She's kind of underrated. That's what I meant.
Piece of advice that you would love to give our viewers in case they are stuck and they have no option to wear? What is one garment which can work for all occasions, according to you?
Well, when it comes to, if you're talking of Western wear, a black dress, depending on what you're comfortable with, the length can be, shorter or little till up to the knee. But a black dress goes with an office party. It can also go for any other social, event. You can always style it with accessories and scarves and um, a jacket, or just wear it just the way it is. You can wear boots with it. You can wear heels. So I guess that is one outfit which is very versatile, the classic black dress.
Perfect. Right. And my last one for you is what is one must have accessory that you recommend to all our viewers?
One must have accessories.
Like, yeah, it should be something which is like timeless.
Always have a good quality watch. uh, Metallic. I prefer metals more than, or a leather watch. That is a classic, either leather or a metallic watch that will go with all kinds of clothing. So this
Right.
is an accessory that you should not, especially, you need to look at the time also. However, depending on the
Right.
kind of outfit you're wearing, you can also, change the strap. You can have different, the strap styles can be different. So that is one accessory that is a must have for me. And I think it's very useful also. Otherwise, for me personally, I love earrings, and especially see the ones that I'm wearing. I love either the dangling ones, because it kind of, my face is more squarish, so it kind of gives a little, kind of elongates my face. So the other accessory that I would recommend is our earrings. These two accessories. Even if I don't wear a necklace, I'm fine. You should be fine. So if you have earrings and if you have a watch, I think you're good to go.
That's amazing. All your answers were just beyond the expectation. It was like just perfect. Thank you so much for joining with us and giving such a wide information palette to all our viewers who joined us today. And I'm sure this is going to be really very helpful to all the future contestants too, because I think from the start to the end, they are actually equipped with everything Um, uh, with this, I bid a goodbye to all our viewers. Stay tuned for more updates, and we are coming up with one more interesting contest. So I would recommend all our viewers to like the page of India Brainy Beauty 2021 on Facebook and Instagram to get more updates of this coming up event, which is going to be like a contest. And yes, this is good. With this, we end our episodes of Part of India Brainy Beauty. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for more updates. Thank you, ma'am, for joining
Thank you.
us.
Thanks, Khanjana, and good to see you and all the best to the India Brainy Beauty team once again. Good night.